What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today I bring to you another rendition of our top Pokemon card auctions of the week. I want to thank each and every one of you who watches these. So long as you enjoy these auction recaps, I will keep putting them out. So please give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. This week the topic will be Hidden Fates Charizard GX versus Shining Fates Charizard VMAX. We're going to compare these cards this week. Which one is more expensive? Which one do you think will be a better investment in the long run? We're going to check out tons of auctions for both of those. But let's get started out here with some modern auctions. We have some Vivid Voltage, and we've been seeing a decline in the prices of the Amazing Rares, the Pikachu Vs, VMAXs. Let's see if that trend has continued this past week. We have here a Zacian Amazing Rare Gem Mint 10 that is below $100 now. We have two examples here. One went for $95 and the other for $96. So let's take a look at some of the other Amazing Rares in this set in PSA 10. We have the Jirachi Amazing Rare that went for $119.55. We had the Raikou Amazing Rare. One went for $143.50, another for $158.50. And then lastly, we had the most expensive and most valuable Amazing Rare from the set, the Rayquaza, that went for a little bit over $200 this week. So I think with these Amazing Rares, we're not going to see a sharp, crash in these cards, but I think we are going to continue to see a subtle week-by-week decline as these cards become more and more populated. All right, continuing on with Vivid Voltage, we have a Pikachu VMAX Rainbow Rare. This week sold for $910, and another one sold for $920. So I believe we are officially below the $1,000 price point for this card, and it is what it is. When more and more of these cards come back graded 10s, prices will decrease. Now, that's not to say that it won't come up. I've seen cards in the past come way down in value, then shoot back up, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. But as for right now, I think we're going to see a continuing pattern here of these Vivid Voltage cards slowly decline in value. Here we have the Pikachu holographic from the General Mills 25th anniversary promos. I think you get this card out of the cereal boxes like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know I've seen them in Walmart in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch boxes. Anyway, this holographic Pikachu you get from that in PSA 10 goes for about $375. Has a population of only 5 right now. Of course, that is subject to increase, and it probably will very soon. But yeah, $375 for this card. Here we have the holographic McDonald's Pikachu promo, both in PSA 10 here. One went for $825, the other for $830. And that's about where it was last week. Once again, I see this card declining in value as well as more and more hit the market. All right, a couple more miscellaneous modern Pokemon cards to go through. We had a Misty's Determination PSA 10 full art card go for $205. We had a Mewtwo Full Art EX card from Evolutions, PSA 10 go for $210. I sent a couple of copies of those cards in to be graded, so I hope they do come back as a 10 because I wouldn't mind a $200+ price for both of those. We had a Mega Charizard EX from Flashfire. This is not the secret rare version. On PSA 10 go for $600 even in a PWCC auction. We had a Shining Mew from Shining Legends. PSA 10 go for $440. We had a Charizard Holo from Evolutions. PSA 10 go for $4,272. So this card continues to maintain a very valuable status as it is a difficult card to grade. Interesting here, we had a Error Electrode here from Jungle Set First Edition. Went for $179 in PSA 10. If you don't know what I mean, this is not the artwork from Jungle. This is actually the artwork from base set, but it has the Jungle numbering on it as well as the Jungle symbol. So this is a very, very common error. So nothing too spectacular here, but yeah, about $180 for this card in a PSA 10. All right, a couple of non-holo vintage cards to go over here. We have from Team Rocket a first edition Squirtle go for $319 as a PSA 10. A Dark Flareon from Team Rocket sold for $207.50 as a PSA 10 first edition. I love the artwork from this set. I love that Flareon. Looks very awesome. Along with this Dark Vaporeon, which sold for $255 as a PSA 10. From Neo Revelation, a couple of non-holos to go over. We have a Suicune First Edition PSA 10 go for $244. And we had a Lugia First Edition non-holo PSA 10 go for $550. So it's interesting to see these non-holos from the various sets such as Neo Destiny, Neo Revelation, what they go for as PSA 10s. We had the Jungle Pikachu sell for $615 as a First Edition PSA 10. This card is just destroying it. This card is owning the market. I don't know why. Like I said, there's got to be so many available, yet it continues to be $500-600+ week after week. Hey, the numbers do the talking, right? We had a Sabrina's Gengar, probably one of the best non-holo Gengars you can get from Gym Challenge. PSA 10 go for $456. Very cool artwork. You gotta love the full moon in the background behind him. Very nice touch. We had a Jumpluff from Neo Revelation, First Edition Holo, sell for $516. This is probably the most inexpensive PSA 10 First Edition Holo you can get from Neo Revelation by far. I love the artwork though of the Jumpluffs playing with the snowman. That's kind of cool. It must have come out. This set must have come out in the winter time, I guess. I don't know. We had a Haunter First Edition Holo from Fossil, sell for $560. We had a Misty Seadra from Gym Heroes, sell for $491 as the PSA 10. We had a Nidoking base set Unlimited Holo, sell for $681. And you know what made me laugh is there is a little thing of grapes in the title of this card. I don't know why. I was laughing to myself. I'm like, okay, PSA 10 Gem Mint, grapes. All right, whatever. We had a Moltres EX from Fire Red Leaf Green Holo, sell for $660 as a PSA 10. I do not have this card. I was going to get it, but I thought it looked kind of weak on the back. I like my Moltres and my Magmar graded cards to be strong 10s. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but this just didn't look right on the back, so I decided to let this one pass. We also had a Zapdos EX from the same set sell as a PSA 10 for $710. We had a Dark Houndoom Holo from EX Team Rocket Returns, one of my favorite sets. I think this is a very underrated set. Anyway, this PSA 10 Dark Houndoom sold for $610. Hitmonlee from Fossil, another Fossil card here. First edition PSA 10 sold for $767. Steelix from Neo Genesis Holo First Edition PSA 10 sold for $801. So this is actually one of the lower end holographics from Neo Genesis because it's the higher population of PSA 10s and it's just a lot easier to grade because the background is so dark. But still, I love Steelix. It's an awesome card. We had a base set starter gift box, factory sealed. And if you don't know what comes in this, it's basically like a 2-player starter set from base set. Theme deck comes in this, along with a jungle theme deck, and I think maybe a booster pack from jungle. I'm not sure, but this sold for $900 even this week. And last but not least, speaking of theme decks, we had a vintage lot of, let's see here, 11 theme decks, including the lava theme deck, sealed, for $2,850, and I'm kind of upset I missed this auction. I don't know why, but the lava theme deck itself is insanely expensive. I would have picked up this auction at this price in a heartbeat. I don't know how that slipped past me. I would have bought this and sold the rest of the theme decks and kept the lava one. But yeah, $2,850 is not a bad price if these were all sealed, let me tell you. And the last card I'm going to go over before we hit on all these Charizards is the Shadowless PSA 10 Venusaur from base set that sold for $5,355. If you take a look at the back of this card, it is a very weak 10. It is horribly off-centered from right to left there. And even the bottom left corner is pretty shabby looking, so I would not feel comfortable spending this much money on this week of a 10. Even though it is a Shadowless Venusaur, I was really surprised to see how weak this card was. But anyway, sold for over $5,000, so whatever. All right, here we have our Charizard VMAXs. We have a ton to go through. I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly, and then we'll go on to the Charizard GXs, and we're gonna compare them, see what we think is going to be more valuable in the long run. So, all right, Charizard VMAX from the newest set, Shining Fates. We had all these PSA 10s. Let's go through what they cost. We had one sell for $930, another for $1,025, another for $1,025, one went for $1,075, another one for $1,123, $1,125, another one for $1,125, one went for $1,175, $1,325, and last but not least, one sold. This is the highest I've seen it go for in auction this week, for $1,425. So let's compare these to the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates that sold this week as PSA 10s. We had one sell for $1,300, another for $1,350, another for $1,503, and another one for $1,526. And last but not least, we had one sell for $1,575. Now this card, this Charizard GX, is a couple years older than the VMAX and has a couple thousand more as a PSA 10. But right now, it is dominating the Charizard VMAX from Shining Fates. But if you look at PokemonPrice.com, the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates and PSA 10, when it initially came out, it was above $1,000, and then it, in the following month, decreased several hundreds of dollars, all the way down to like $500-600, and then of course eventually come back up. So my question to you, community, is the Shining Fates Charizard VMAX going to do the same thing? Are we going to see a steep decline in the value of this and then it's going to shoot back up? What do you think is going to happen? Which of these cards do you think is going to prevail in the long run? My bet's on the Charizard GX. It has withstood the test of time. There is over 2,000 PSA 10 copies, and this card continues to get over $1,500 as a PSA 10. That is crazy. I'm not sure if the Charizard VMAX for Shining Fates is going to be able to live up to that or not. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, so the auction of the week goes to this complete 103 card first edition Shadowless PSA 10 base set collection that sold for $650,000. I think this is a legit sale. It's always really hard to say, especially when it's not like a PWCC auction. But this is all the cards, including the Red Cheeks Pikachu, along with the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, sold for $650,000. The seller had positive feedback. Not a lot of feedback, but a good description. The pictures all looked pretty legit, so if this was a legit sale, the entire set sold for $650,000, which is not a bad price, really. Not that I could afford that, but if this was legit and someone did buy, I think they got a pretty good deal on it. What do y'all think? Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe, and I will be bringing you all another video very soon. Thank you. I'll see you then.